Hello Internet, I'm Ashton Garza and welcome to the future. No, I'm just kidding, but how cool would that be to travel in time? Especially like movies show it, but of course without rules. It's gonna get out of hand and weird. These are the 10 rules of time. 10 rules of time travel. Number 1, stay away from your ancestors. If you've ever seen Back to the Future, you know this one pretty well. If you go back to your ancestors' time, well, you can mess up a lot of stuff. Basically, you might not get born. If you've seen Back to the Future, you know what I'm talking about. If not, then the basic gist is Marty McFly goes back in time to get the flux capacitor for the DeLorean's time-traveling engine and ends up in a love triangle with his mother and his dad. Basically, throughout the course of the movie, he ends up being disappeared from history. Yeah, that's not what you want. Number 2, avoid butterflies. This kind of ties into Rule 1, just a lot wider. Basically, killing anything or changing anything in the past has a lot of weird things happen in the future. Say that I go back into the past and destroy my helicopter. Yeah, it's destroyed now. That changed the future a lot, didn't it? Rule 3, don't talk about the future. This kind of ties into paranoia. Yeah, that's a good thing. Basically, going back to the past and talking about the future makes people paranoid. Yeah. At least that's what my script tells me. Yeah. Also, no one likes to show off. Sorry, I'm reading a script. Number 4. Hang on. It's possible to be productive. In the movie Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban, while Harry and his friends are all fighting Dementors, Hermione uses the time turner to increase her hours in the year. While that's great for grades and crap, it's not exactly, changing the course of civilization or walking with the dinosaurs. But you're a machine, your choice. Yeah. Number 5, learn from history. In the movie Bill and Ted's In Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, Bill and Ted, who are both high school students, want to ace their oral report. So what do? They go back in time and get Benjamin Franklin and a lot of other historical figures to get on stage and perform with them. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. And besides, standing off to the side while major events happen, I don't think it's going to really happen to anything. Unless you get drafted, then that's not going to be good. Number 6, better yourself. And you're in a situation like Bill Murray was in Groundhog Day, where every day repeats from night you go to sleep and then you wake up that exact same day. You have chances. I mean, no one's going to remember anything, so you can do anything. You can live out your worst fantasies, robbing banks, killing people, stuff like that. Or you can live out your best fantasies, getting the girl of your dreams, finally. So that's obviously not going to happen with you right now. Look at you. Just kidding. But yeah, so basically, it's your life, your choice. Do what you want with it. Besides, it kind of ties into it's your machine. Number 7, work out or be prepared to hunt for clothes. Let's face it, you're going back in time. The machine's going to overheat. It's a very heated up machine. A car gets overheated when it's going pretty fast. And you're going back in time. You're going to be most likely going to a place where you're either, not born yet, dead, or my least favorite, naked. For no reason at all. Yeah, that's not fun. So basically the gist of this is either work out and be eating healthy, or be prepared to go on the hunt for missing trousers. I meant to say the missing trousers. That turned out terribly. Let's turn the page and see what else. Number 8, avoid the grandfather paradox. This one kind of ties into rules 1, 2, and 3. Basically, it's like this. If you don't know what the grandfather paradox is, I'm going to explain it right now, so don't get in a twist. By the way, just to remember, this is a paradox. It's supposed to make your mind messed up. It's supposed to freak you out. Let's say you go back in time and shoot your grandfather. That means that your grandfather wouldn't have had your parents and you would have never been born. But if you were never born, then you can't go back and kill your grandfather, which means that you would be born. But then you'd go back in time, kill him, and you wouldn't be born. It's an endless loop that no one wants to get stuck. Number 9, try not to get caught. This mainly applies to the future. Let's say you're going to the future and you're wanted, or there's a time trap control. Basically, don't get caught, because it doesn't really sound that manly to get caught and pulled over by a robot whose title is time trap control. Do you want that on your warrant? Do you want that on your resume? No, you don't. And number 10, it's fine to hang out with yourself. A lot of movies say that apparently hanging out with yourself in the future is going to cause some ripple in time or the end of the world. Please explain that to me. It makes absolutely no sense. Hanging out with yourself is perfectly fine. I think that if you go to the future, you want to see what you're doing. It kind of gives you the idea to see if you're alive, dead, or need to start working out. Yeah. So when you're on your time-space continuum adventure, vacation, whatever, make sure you plan some time with yourself. Literally. And that's it for today's video. This has been the 10 rules of time travel the movies have shown us. I'm Ashton Garza. Goodbye. By the way, I heard that if you click the subscribe button down below, you end up getting to a place taken in the future where it rains ice cream sideways. That sounds pretty fun. Daily vlog every day, so I hope you check that out. New daily vlog starting tomorrow. So every day, daily vlog. Yeah, seems pretty fun. Bye.